I'm going to make a clay owl today. Here's one that I've made before. This has been bisque fired. I put it in the kiln one time and fire it, and it comes out hard. Here's a different example. And I put a hole in it so that I can hang it up. Now, these aren't painted yet, but once they come out like this, then I can paint them. When they're bisque fired, I can paint them. So to make my owl today, I'm going to need some clay tools, a ball of clay, a fork and a pencil come in handy. So I'm going to go ahead and dump these out so I have them ready and available. And you'll see I have marker caps, a comb, some tools that are clay tools. And this is a sewing or a thread spool. All right, so I'm going to put this here so you can see them still. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my clay and I'm going to wedge the clay. So I'm going to use the palm of my hand, smush the clay, turn it, push, turn. So this is to get all the air pockets out so it doesn't blow up later in the kiln. So now I've got this, and now I want to flatten it out. And then I flip it over. And another way to do this is to toss it on the table, not slam it, but to toss it. So you see how it's kind of an oval right now? If I want it to be more of a circle, I'm actually going to grab it from the top here. And I flip it, and you'll see it start to stretch. You see how it's looking more like a circle now? And I want it to be about that thick. Here's my finger, so about the thickness of my finger, a little bit less. Then I can pat it down a little bit. Now I am ready to make, you can see I already put textures in it with my fingers. But I do want to create some texture. Texture is the way something feels. And so to make it look like feathers, I actually use this marker cap. And I'm going to just poke into my clay halfway. I'm not doing a full circle like that. I'm just poking in halfway so it looks like feathers. And I'm doing it more toward the middle because you're not going to be able to see the sides, the top, and the other side very much. You can put as many of those as you want. If you want some more like feathery looking stuff, you can put, or texture, you can scratch it with a fork. A pencil works as well. So there I have some of my textures. This comb would actually work for that too, to make this texture. Then the next part I'm going to do is I'm going to fold in the wings. So I'm going to take the wing and fold it in. Take the wing, fold it in. So turn it sideways here and just gently push it over as far in as you want. It doesn't have to go all the way in. I can even spread it out more if I want to. So there are the wings. And I leave them sticking out. That's called relief. And then for the head, I'm just going to take this part and fold it down. And I leave these parts for the ears. So I smush that down. You can you can fix up your ears however you want. So there I've got my head and my wings, and now I can go in, add some more texture, but you can use whatever textures you want. I do like to use this for the eyes. There we go. Now, as far as the for the hole at the top, if you want to be able to hang it up, I usually do this for the students, but I can take my pencil, and you don't want it too close to the top there, and then on the back I just smooth it out. And you're really not going to be able to see the back. And there I go. And of course you can add any other more textures that you might want to. There's my owl. Hoo, hoo.